Here's the first series of offense versus Hunter in our scrimmage. I'll break it down by sections. We'll do blocking and then execution after that. First thing is we just want to look at our first step as we run the play when we block it. Important. First step's always important. For the most part on the play side, over here, okay, looks pretty good. One thing we talked about, Marcel, in practice is no linebacker, back here. Then just, I want you to focus on looking inside, picking up this guy right over here. Backside, Alfredo. Play's going this way, away. Okay, your first step should be inside on this guy, tracking. Make sure he doesn't cross, and then you're upfield. This play really, it's a matter of if we would have just picked up, look here, Marcel, about right here. Okay, if you're looking inside, you pick this block up, and that's assuming the right guard's got that block taken care of. This play has potential. Look at all that open field back there, all back here. Tons of open field, so we got to remember that. Next play is going to be 26 power. Remember, right on this one, we watched again. Let's watch the play side over here. Okay, what happens over there? Okay, back it up just a bit. MJ, one of the key things here. Now I know they're trying to bring this blitz and do some stuff here, and it's I'll make adjustments to this as we go. But I was just trying to run our offense. But this first block here, MJ, you've got to sustain that, and we'll talk. We might be changing some things up on how we block the power right now, just to make it a little easier for you. But you've been an X-Men before, so you know what it takes to come down on a block. So we expect you to get that block there. That was pretty good. We picked things up pretty good in the middle right here. But it's always one block off. That seems like that we are when we miss up on a play. So now one of those guys that kind of came from behind messed up. But if we can get this block right here, it gives us a nice clean alleyway to run right away, so the back doesn't have to hesitate. But instead, we don't have a block on that guy, okay? And the back has to cut it up and gets kind of hit from behind. This next play is going to be the 28 toss. We got decent look on this, and this is good. They're shifting away from the play. It's helping us out. Looks like they're trying to take our weak side away, which is fine. Everything looked pretty good. Journey, we talked about it, and you guys fixed this. You got to get a better angle on a crack block. This crack block, that's got to happen a little sooner. Okay, so don't get so wide. Justice, you did a good job reading out there and making a play. I do want to go back real quick. Alfredo, okay, right tackle. We got to make sure we're taking a hard step outside, and you get on this guy's butt, and you don't stand there. If he stands there and dances to you, you just drive him back. Just keep going. Don't stand there and dance with him, okay? Okay, this next play is going to be a 26 hog. If I remember right tackle, right guard didn't seem to be sure what they were doing versus the blitz, and it's just basically simply a down block for each of you anyway. Okay, so remember, we got that down block, and the tight end needs to sustain his block. So everyone should be down blocking here, okay, tight end here. If a linebacker steps in this gap, Alfredo, okay, that's your guy right there. All right. But instead, let him get right through, and he messes the whole play up. Both of you guys, left guard should have just gone here. Okay, Willie. Alfredo, there. MJ, there. Okay, and MJ, if you can't, we'll talk about this block here. If he's so tight inside there, we may just have you go and loop around and get a linebacker, and we'll just make this guy the trap guy. Okay. Instead, he just gets snuffed out and didn't look very good. Okay, this next play is going to be 18 boot. Right tackle, Alfredo. Again, we're going to watch your first step, okay? Is that first step out here? We've got to make sure that guy stays hooked off the edge there so we can get outside and get the ball passed off. And he went down, and this guy was in Isaac's face. We'll back that up so you can see it a little slower, okay? Alfredo, you hit him, but remember, flood and boot are play action. We're not doing 51 blocking. You're not going down. You got to get out and reach the guy on you. Just got to hold him up and ride it. You can just ride him down the line. That's fine. But don't let him get up here because it makes that throw harder. Isaac, you did a good job getting that. You got a pat snap out of it. You did a bunch of stuff went wrong. Okay. So Gunner, let's look at your hands on the snap. Not as consistent. Okay, it was down a little bit lower. Isaac, you could have caught that. I mean, it wasn't too bad, but you ended up dropping it. You got to be ready for anything. Okay. But we had pretty much everyone open, Isaac, and that's the best throw you could have done right there was to Marcel. That wasn't bad, but you still, this play, the Y is always open too. So we did a good catch and run for a touchdown. That was a good job. Okay, this next play is going to be the Georgia. Right guard. You know, Isaac, the pass block, it wasn't too bad, but, you know, Willie, okay? Or for pocket passing, you want to take that inside foot and ride the guy this way, okay? The whole line, if they're big on big, should be riding guys, let's make a pocket, okay? And the center will help out here or here. Instead, you let the guy come, Willie, you let him come right into the quarterback right here, made the throw harder. So you guys can see this. This is good. Okay, good snap. Isaac, you got the ball to the ear. That's good. Drop back. Get a little more distance for yourself on this. Okay, get a little deeper. And I know you have a big guy in front of you, and you're kind of trying to reach up and throw over him. But quarterbacks, this goes for everyone. We got to start looking for lanes that we can step up into and throw the ball. Like Isaac, if your guards just can't help it, and he's driving this guy this way, step up over here in this lane so you can get a little mustard on that ball and get some distance on it, okay? That was a pick. Okay, now we've got this is 26 hog keep. Sloppy, but it did work. And the reason it worked is because, Isaac, you stayed in a little longer. You find that if you guys are quick to pull out of that, it doesn't work as well, okay? Remember our alignment, we're getting a little too close to the center on this too. This play doesn't work if you're so close to the center. Marcel, also make a decision on what you're going to do here. Don't just kind of come out and stand here and see what the guy's going to do. You just go attack. Just go attack. Don't stand back and wait, because the further back they get, the harder it is for us to run that play. Right guard, your first step was kind of back or something. I'm not sure what you're doing, but we're running you should be blocking this person down on this. You look like you're pass blocking, Willie. Nice tackle out of bounds, Hunter. All right. This one's going to be flood right. Okay. Right guard gets beat. Right tackle. It's a bad step. Again, it's just like boot. Okay. And then the tailback's got to fake a little better. Okay. But you guys should be reaching, and just ride the defenders this way, because our quarterback's going to fake and then roll out here a little bit. Not all the way out. He's going to set up on the right side of the pocket, so you guys can see this. Okay. And again, I believe he gets a good throw, a dump off to Marcel, if I remember right, out in the flat. So we got to fake a little bit, Justice. Here we go. Good job, Marcel. Get that ball on the outside arm, okay? Got to be better at switching it. All right, last play of the series was Hawaii. Wide receiver, I don't see you doing a curl. O-line was pretty good pass blocking here, but, again, they only brought 4, so it should be big on big. If I remember right, I think they brought 4. Maybe it was less. That's good, Justice. Now, Alfredo, what are you doing over here? Okay? We've got 4 rushing. We're big on big. We've already made this adjustment by the scrimmage, okay? So, Alfredo, you got to focus on this guy here. We're in a pocket, so ride him upfield. Justice, you did a good job coming over and helping pick that up. We have plenty of time. Just got to complete that pass. Now, Connor, I'm not sure what you're doing over here. I don't think I called all streaks, so you should be doing that curl where you're coming back, curling up here, okay? That covers it for the first series.